Hello everyone, this is Russell Carlin, and this is my week 1 sales pitch. This week we're just going to go over our app and kind of give a pitch of what it is and just everything that we think why it should happen. So first off, what is the Tavern, which is my app? The Tavern is a snap that will help people getting into the tabletop game Dungeons and Dragons. It's the game itself is very large. It's a ton of information, and it's kind of scary for new players to get into. A lot of times they'll kind of say, "No, I don't think I want to get all into that," just because they feel like it requires a lot of attention, and it does. Unless you have a tool to help you go through that, and that's what the Tavern is. It's a tool to help you kind of get into it easily and assist you of learning how to make your character and kind of get into the game without just being bombarded with a ton of information that you're just like, I have no idea what all this is. So it kind of smooths everything out and helps you transition into the game. The target audience for the app would be any kind of board game, tabletop, video game, any kind of game enthusiasts that have been thinking about getting into Dungeons and Dragons, but they're not sure because it's kind of scary. It will ease them into the game, and also old players looking for new classes to play, information just to kind of have a database at their fingertips. Also, usually it's around the mid-20s is the people that would be targeted for this app, and be males and females. A lot of people generally don't correlate the females with Dungeons and Dragons, but that's the thing. It's very scary, so this app would kind of ease them into it, and so the female population would kind of feel more comfortable playing with it after having the app. And then also social people that want to get together. It's a very social game, Dungeons and Dragons, and this kind of will help people get into say all their friends are in a group, and but they wanted to play in that same group, but they didn't want to get into the whole Dungeons and Dragons things because it was scary. Well, this will help them get into that group and ease them in, then they can all play together. So the features and the scope. First off, the big thing is a simplified character creation process. It's all step by step. In each step, you can click up information button to give yourself it'll give the user all the information on that step. What it is, what you're doing, what is the best idea to for each type of character, and then also have a database of all the content in the app. So any kind of information that's there that you can choose, any of the options, it will have a database entry for that, so that you can look through that and go, okay, this is exactly what this does, and this is why I want it, or this is why I don't want it. Also, you would be able to save your characters. After you complete the character form, you would be able to save it, and then on another view have all of your characters in a list of that you've saved, and then you can click on those to view them, so you have future reference. You can just kind of look and say, okay, this is the character I made, I want to use this one, and actually play the game and make it on an actual character sheet possibly. And then also finally the dice roller, which is just a added little feature that'll allow you to just a basic dice roll. You pick the type of dice and then the amount, and it gives you results and also adds them all up, so it's you don't have to sit there and do it all yourself. The user benefits, the simplicity of it, the ease of use in the app. You can go through and navigate easily, put all the information in very smoothly, and also the accelerated learning from the app. Like I said before, the main thing here is that learning Dungeons and Dragons can be kind of a scary thing. It's a lot of information just kind of bombarding you, and this kind of eases it in and kind of funnels it and trickles the information to you without just kind of unloading it all at once. And then also the knowledge base. It's like I said, the database there has all the content and then the information on each step. And then finally the dice roller. It's a little added feature there that's very useful, because that's what the whole game is revolving around, is the dice roller. Alright, user integration. First off, learning. That's the big one, and new users learning how to play the game. Also, you can use it to teach other players. Say one of your friends wants to get in on your D&D group, you would say, okay, well, take a look at this app here, and it'll kind of teach you everything that you need to know about it. And you can follow them through the whole process of making a character, and it's a good tool for teaching. And then also playing. It does have the dice roller there, and like I said, that's a main part of the game, is rolling dice and seeing that random number. And it has the dice roller right in there, so you can use it during your sessions to play the game itself. The revenue generation that I would target would be the freemium model, which is the app is free, but then it has in-app purchases. It'd start off with like ads to be able to generate a little bit of revenue, and then users can purchase a premium version of it that would remove the ads. And then also down the road, having more content, make it so that you can level up characters, make it so you can have different classes, different content that would be added to the game added to the app as we go, and those could all be in-app purchases. Alright, that is the end of my sales pitch here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.